We'll do it live.
That'd be work that I'd have to do later.
We'll do it in one take. We'll do it live.
I mean, no, that involved Twitch streaming, and we barely got the video down, and you want to start doing streamings with the Twitches and the whats and the nots.
That'll be a ways down the road.
Or never, if people don't watch us.
Or never, if people don't watch us. I just want to sell T-shirts. I just want to sell T-shirts. Like that's my benchmark for us having made it, is when people start asking for T-shirts.
No. My not confusing, but uncle that's younger than me.
Yeah.
His channel sells T-shirts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him?
No, I tried not. He just had a kid.
Oh, good. Shalom. Mazel tov. I don't know.
No, not Jewish. Why would you?
Are you saying I can't?
Yes, because you're appropriating someone else's culture because you're also not Jewish.
I'm not.
That's offensive. Culture. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I mean, I am, but not for that.
No, you should also be ashamed for that.
Oh.
And probably less of the other stuff, but don't be so hard on yourself. So, our recording setup's different.
Yeah.
Do you think they noticed?
Well, I mean, if they didn't, now that you pointed it out, they probably did.
You know who didn't notice? Audio listeners.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that sounds slightly different because now we...
Except that one guy who's
probably have more of an echo, though.
Weird bat-like hearing that can determine that the echo signature of the audio is different because we're in a corner now.
Yeah, I'm saying it's probably not that. It probably is pretty easy to tell the difference in the audio since we're in a corner. Before there's open space back here, and now it just all gets funneled this way because it reverberates off the thing and right back in the microphone.
Yeah, that probably means we really should have checked the audio before doing this.
It doesn't matter though. We're winging it. As they say back in my country, hey, we're winging it. My country's America.
Hey, we're winging it.
So you got a story to tell apparently that
first
that's gonna throw me off.
Let's
Hey, let me finish my bit before you cut off my bit.
Okay.
Which means that when we get to what's been up, we're gonna start with me, because jack shit's been up, But you know what podcast we do what's been up, on?
That's right. It's us, the Internet Scholars. We're back.
That was a horrible transition. You could have just, kept normal conversation flowing. Then you're like, I'm going to make a hard stop right here. Act like this is the start.
Full stop.
But we're the Internet Scholars, episode number 10. So we're going to introduce a guest this episode. Here's our guest. Where the fuck's the guest, Rob?
There was supposed to be a guest?
This was clearly should have been the guest episode. Episode 10, that's where we're bringing the third member finally.
It was a guest episode.
It's something that we were
never
thinking about doing several podcasts in, and now it's been 10. And it's been 12 weeks because I think we skipped 2 podcasts.
Yeah, we did. We did
because of Easter and you being a bitch.
That wasn't me being a bitch. That was you.
It's gonna be rain. We can't record in no rain.
I'm Mike. Storm. I'm Mike. I have sinus trouble.
Yeah, and I said I can go. I'll go there. You said no, it's gonna storm, and I don't want you to flood your truck, even though it's high off the ground.
No, I didn't want your equipment to get fried.
I mean, I wasn't planning on recording outside in the thunderstorm.
I mean, stuff happens. You don't know.
All right, but I don't know why we would. The one time I suggested recording outside, you're like, "Fuck that shit."
I was thinking about one night we should record at the bar.
No.
That would be a shit show.
Yeah, no, that'd be a bad idea.
That would be a shit show.
There's drunks there. They'd knock our shit over.
There'd be a certain level of unpredictability that I think would be entertaining to watch.
We would not be able to. We definitely would not be able to have video that day, or it'd be very janky video. Maybe middle of the day at a bar. I'm not going nighttime.
Definitely not
drunk time at a bar.
Definitely not karaoke night either.
That's every night.
I barely want to be at the bar on karaoke night.
I provide enough karaoke for us.
Yeah. I get my daily dose of vitamin K.
Karaoke.
K for karaoke. So, Mike, it's been a week, so...
Yep.
What's been up, yo?
Working.
Oh.
Working a good amount.
Yeah.
We got a couple new employees in my department.
Nice.
So my hours are going to start getting cut.
That's not good.
Nah, but still 5 days a week, even though the hours are cut. It's like, hey, you want an extra day off? Fuck you.
That's the fucking worst, dude.
I've been playing lots of God of War.
Yeah?
Lots of God of War this week. Every chance I got.
Holding up?
I would it's so good, man. It is... It right now, Uncharted 4 is my top game on PS4.
Yeah.
This is getting close to overcoming it. Like it might, like I won't let it sit after I beat it and everything, but I don't see a scenario where this doesn't like overtake it. That's what, because like even though it's definitely a different kind of game, it's still like a narrative focused game. So I put it like in the same frame. So I think this might even, because right now Uncharted 4 is like also on like my favorite games list of all time for being like that kind of narrative focused game, and this might even take that spot. So
really,
yeah, it's very good. Still, the way that they marketed this, like, it's like Infinity War and this are both like you want to like not spoil shit, but for like two very different reasons. Like in Infinity War, you don't want to spoil the stuff because like it's like integral to the plot, and like it could like change the viewing experience. Like if you know certain things, you want to talk about those moments because you know they affect. But you don't want people to know those going in. So like it's spoiler heavy, but like there's also a lot of stuff you can talk about the movie because you know we have all this information from the trailers and stuff and other movies in the game. Where God of War, like it's one of those where it's like just a blank slate. So like I can't mention anything without it being a spoiler at this point. But then down the road, you know, once it's saturated the market more, I think a lot of that stuff it will be much more freely open to talk about. I mean, like it's definitely intense. The combat system is amazing. Like it starts out like super simple basics, like just your normal like parry, block, attack, you know, and then like they just keep adding more and more onto it. Like they don't like drastically change the battle system.
They just layer it.
I mean, it just like keeps getting layered. You know what I mean? Like to a point where like at the beginning, since I'm playing on challenging difficulty, like I would be like a little bitch and just like throw my axe and stay back, and then just like slowly take their health off that way.
Thunderbolt.
But then they've made you more powerful with the things that are added on to where like still anything can kill you if you're not focused. But I mean, like now I'll go in there and I'll just beat some of the bitches up, and then it's like you feel like a fucking god.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
Which is appropriate, and it's hard, I'm sure, to capture that feeling.
I mean, not to spoil it, but there is a very early on fight. I'd say like within like the first hour. That like it's Greg Miller from Kind of Funny like represents this is the best superhero fight of all time. Where I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, there's not like a ton of good ones in video games. So I mean, like it definitely gets you that feeling of I'm a fucking god.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like I'm fine saying that since in the first hour. But I mean, like it's a very awesome game, and hopefully by the time I beat it, I can talk more freely about it.
Since
it'll be
wears off.
more weeks, but it is definitely one of the best games on PS4, if not the best game on PS4.
How many hours have you logged into it, and how far do you think you are through it relative to the finish?
Oh, it's hard to say, because like in the early hours, I was dying a lot, because like I said, it was like just with the simple before like you really get the flow and the extra things in the battle system, I was dying a lot, because I was on challenging difficulty. Like I was dying to the point where I was almost thinking, man, I want to go to normal, but I was like, I want to stick through. Because you can change as long as you don't pick like the super hard difficulty, because there's one even harder and challenging. You can change your difficulty whenever. So I thought about going to normal. I stuck through, and I'm glad I did because it like made me learn the battle system in a cool way. Yeah. But I would say I'm probably about like 30 hours in. But I've also done a lot of the side content because like the side content, it's still like story related. Like there's a lot of characters in the world that you meet that's like, oh, I want to know what's going on with them, so you get like a lot of the lore and stuff. And so I've been doing a lot of the side content, like finding hidden areas and doing stuff like that. So I don't know how much of that is necessary to the main game, but I think I've hit the point where like I know where the rest of the game's gonna go, if that makes sense. Because like up until like the last story thing I did, I knew certain things were gonna happen, but it's like I don't, just because of how like the marketing was, where like you know nothing, and it's like I didn't know where it was gonna wind up. Where now I think about the point where it's like I know enough things where it's like, okay, this is gonna be the way that it leads. So I'd say I'm probably. I mean, it depends on how many like things are in between, but I'd say anywhere from like 5 to 10 hours left. I'd say there's still a good amount, and I still got some more side stuff to go do, collectibles to find, which I'm gonna do because I love the game. But right now I'm like doing this like challenge battle modes which is taking more time. It's like there's some hard for this. Like I got cool things where it's like, hey, defeat this amount of enemies inside these gold rings, and the rings will like move to different parts of the map. So like, it's like get your health down low, and then like try to lead them in, and then defeat this many enemies without getting hit. So it's like stuff like this. It's so doing that right now, just because like I said, I'm at the higher end of the battle system, so I'm trying that stuff out, and I just found that area, but. Still got, I might have it beat by next week, but I'll definitely have it beat by 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks
is where I would say I'm at. Unless, like, something major happens, and where I think the story's going to end, like, it's just, like, the midway point.
Yeah.
But, like, it was one of those where it's like, okay, this happened, but now there's all this, but I don't think that's going to happen, because I think that would be a good... There'd be a good arc to it.
Do you know if there's any planned DLC for the game?
I don't think there is, and I think what Sony was trying to do here was make a complete game, so I think like making DLC for this Sony doesn't need to because they don't have to pay Sony like a lot of other people's where it's like, oh, I want to put it on PlayStation, so I gotta give this cut to it, so like they can cut the middleman out, and then they're also trying to sell PS4s through the game. So I think their goal is to ship a complete game, and again, where I think it's going to end, while I know like it sets up sequels at the end, I think it would be taking away from it to add DLC.
I got you.
Again, unless something drastically changes, like a
left hook or something.
Yeah. I think, because the world, like says, like already, they're so full of characters, so full of just like life and lore and story that I think like adding something in there it was already a complete puzzle. It'd be like trying to add an extra piece into the puzzle.
Yeah,
I
got you.
I'm digging that. I just got Tropical Freeze on Friday. Like I said, I'm only a couple worlds in because now I'm just playing it here and there a little bit. Work Saturday, and then Cinco de Drinko. So went out. So just a little bit into it, but I'm digging it. It's the first time I played it. I mean, I played a little bit like a couple months back on someone's Wii U just to get the taste if I wanted to buy it. I was like, yeah, I want to buy it, and I purchased it. It's a good addition to Switch. And it got me playing my Switch again because I besides when I was playing Breath of the Wild after you got your Switch, I've been playing a ton of Switch, which makes me feel bad because like I want to play it, but that's like when I get time to play games, like I want to sit down and like play a game. Wish I had more time. Like if we could do this full time, if people would watch us, then we can get supported and then quit my job. I would love to have more time to play my Switch.
Right.
And then we might have to travel, and then I'd have more reason to play my Switch because I'm not going to carry my PS4 around everywhere, my Xbox.
I'm looking forward to what's coming out in a couple weeks on the Switch. Hyrule Warriors.
Comes out next week.
The 18th.
I thought it was next Friday.
No, 18th. Okay. So it's like 2 Fridays from now. 2 Fridays from last Friday.
Did you play it all on the Wii U at all?
No, I didn't have the Wii U, but I've seen a lot of it. I like the game style, the Dynasty Warriors game style. I'm looking forward to it. It is going to have at least split screen co-op. I don't know if it's going to have like local play or something like that, online play. But I'm probably going to preload that here shortly.
You going to get it digitally?
Maybe, I don't know. It's something like that I might go pick up a physical copy for.
Yeah, I go back like because if I go digitally, like especially like on Xbox, so I was like, okay, I know I can play this on the next generation because I know they're going to continue that.
Yeah.
Then I also just like having the discs. So it's like a very like struggle. Yeah. It's like, oh man, I want that, but I also like digital. So I go back and forth. Like smaller games like I Am Setsuna and stuff like that. I have like digitally on the Switch, or Sonic Mania. But then I also, especially for the Switch, just because I don't want to have to keep a bunch of memory cards around. Yeah. Those are harder to lose, even though the cartridges are already hard to lose. It's like, I'll just buy the cartridges. But yeah, I played a little bit of Hyrule Warriors back in the day. I never owned a Wii U, but I had friends who so I played a little bit of it. It's, I don't know if I'll, it's something that I'd be willing to play, but it's not something that I'm like gonna go out of my way to go buy.
Yeah.
Like, if I get really back into Switch, it's like, oh man, look for something to play. It's definitely something I'll grab. But I have Fire Emblem Warriors, and I only put like a couple hours into that.
Oh well, I wish.
But I like the Dynasty Warriors game, but it's been like I haven't really played a Dynasty Warriors game since 360.
I put some serious time into
Dynasty. What is this? Empires was the spin-off game where it's like the regular one, then they like add other stuff to it.
Yeah.
The last one I played was like an Empires 6 something
probably.
Like that.
Yeah, I put a lot of time into 7 and 8. They're just.
Is 8 the one that just came out, or did 9?
I think 9 just came out.
Where that one's like open world or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed it up.
Yeah, they changed.
Didn't get a lot of good reviews. I think that's why I didn't pick it up, because I was interested in it then.
I haven't looked much into it yet, but it's a game style, like, and it's just fun. Sit down, couch, beat 'em up, couch co-op. You know what I was thinking about the other day that really bothers me? You know what the Switch is missing? Which seems like
GameCube controller support.
No-brainer. Well, if you get the USB GameCube controllers, you can USB plug.
Yeah, but that's a whole
thing. When's the Switch gonna get a Mario Party game?
I mean, did you play the last Mario Party?
No.
You wouldn't be asking for a new Mario Party.
Okay.
The last Mario.
Okay.
To give you... Okay, so... This Mario Party worked, right? One player was... Well, if you played correctly.
I played back in the golden day when it was like 4 and 6.
The player on the tablet was Bowser.
Oh, I remember reading about
Everyone
this
else
monstrosity.
Rode in a fucking car and shared dice rolls.
Yeah.
It was...
No, I remember reading about that.
Everyone versus Bowser.
Well, I mean, if they go back to...
And some of the mini games, like, kind of sucked.
If they go back to, like, old
it was like,
school,
okay, avoid the bullet bills that are being thrown at you by Bowser. Out-climb Bowser. Like, run his...
If they can go back to a 4, 6, or 8 dynamic, those were all really good games.
I mean, they'll get to it. I mean, I think they only have so much market share. I mean, when you're throwing your 2 big hitters of Zelda and Mario out year 1, you're probably getting. I mean, there's rumors that Pokemon's coming out this year. Like they're pretty sure it's coming out this year. So you got Pokemon Neo Smash is coming this year.
Are we talking about a legitimate like Pokemon game or?
We don't know. We just know that there's probably going to be Pokemon in this game. They don't know if it's going to be a Diamond Pearl remake. We don't know if it's going to be a Gen 8. We don't know if it's going to be the best scenario is a sequel to Red and Blue, a revisiting of Koto, should I say? That's like a sequel to Gold. Would be the best way to explain
that. I mean, that wouldn't be. Listen, they can't do. They can't do. I don't think remakes is a good look for them.
I mean, but that's the Pokemon Company is very different from Nintendo itself. Like, I mean, Nintendo owns some of the Pokemon Company. The Pokemon Company does whatever the fuck they want because, they can put out a shitty game and still going to sell bonkers numbers. I mean, Pokemon just sells crazy. I mean, that's what they've traditionally been doing is, okay, here's new gen followed up by a remake. It was like new gen... Soul Red and what was the red?
Alpha, Ruby, and Omega.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the red blue one, and then it was black and white 1 and 2, and then it was the remake of Gold and Silver, Soul Silver and Gold, whatever the fuck. Heart Gold. Then it was XY. Then it was the Alpha Ruby and Omega Sapphire.
Yeah.
Then it was Sun and Moon, and now, I mean, the next logical thing would be that Diamond Pearl remake, but
I don't know. I think they fucked the pooch with the Sun and Moon remake.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't a remake. It was an enhanced edition. I mean, basically, they were trying something different instead of giving it the crystal or the emerald. It was like, let's just remake that shit.
I don't know. I think that was definitely a low point for Pokemon Company.
I mean, it was, but I mean, yeah. Let me look up how much that sold. I bet it probably sold way more than you want it to sell.
It probably did.
Because, like I said, it's Pokemon Company put out whatever the fuck.
I was expecting it to be more like a.
What word was it? Was
I don't know.
There's a special name.
I personally picked it up expecting it to be more like a black 2, white 2 scenario.
Oh, well then, you know what you should have done? Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah, Ultra Sun.
You should have, watched any of the directs about it, and you would have said, oh no, that's not for me. Like, everyone else did.
Yeah, I did not realize that it was just a legitimate rehashing of...
Yeah, they added, like, what, one new area or something?
Yeah, something like that. They changed the openings.
Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon made $2 million in its first week. 2 million sales. 2 million
I
sales.
know that they also basically gave up a few legendary Pokemon for like buying that version.
They still are you can get free legendaries if you go to GameStop this weekend.
Yeah,
the way legendary.
Yeah, I don't know. It left a bad taste in my mouth. As much as I was looking forward to it, especially considering I liked.
Yeah, I mean the
setting in Sun and Moon.
This is updoing of Sun and Moon only sold. I mean, a little math here. I mean, 1.8 million less than the original Sun and Moon. So I mean, it didn't hurt them, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it didn't hurt them.
I don't know.
And yeah, I think it was also probably really cheap to make because they just added things onto it.
Yeah, no.
So what you call a low point, they call money. I
mean,
money.
Maybe like, I don't know. Like I said, I was just not.
Your point's invalid. That's what we're here.
That's what we're here. I was just not a fan of that.
No one was, but it doesn't mean to make money. So what I'm saying is back to my point. The rumor is that there's going to be a Pokemon. We know there's going to be a Smash, and there's a good chance of Animal Crossing all this year.
I saw
Mario Party's going to come.
I think I saw something about a new Harvest Moon here recently too.
I give zero shits about that or Animal Crossing. I just know it sells money.
Yeah, exactly.
So what I'm saying is, they got their big hitter. I mean, Metroid's going to come next year, and then that'd be a good time for like a Mario Party.
Yeah.
Mario Party is going to be a mid. The thing about Mario Party is it's going to sell the way that Mario Kart's been selling, where that's just going to be like, I have a Switch, I'm probably going to grab Mario Party. So it's going to continue to sell good.
Yeah.
But it's also going to sell better when there's more units out in the wild.
Yeah.
It's not a system seller, but it'll have a good attach rate.
Exactly.
That's what's been up with me. I think, I didn't really watch any movies this week. My goal was to watch Cobra Kai before because that launched this week.
There was something else you were going to do. There was something else you were going to watch for this week's show.
Did I say that in last week's show?
You did say that last week.
I didn't. I'm going to say I didn't. But my goal was to do Cobra Kai since that came out this week, but I'll have to watch that sometime. Because I don't think it came out till I didn't hear about it until Thursday.
I think that's when it came out because I was on YouTube looking at our statistics and they had the Cobra Kai logo up in that.
Yeah, I've heard that it is better than it should be, which gets me excited. So
that's good. That's good.
Did you know that Ralph Macchio has a reoccurring role on the hit Kevin James show? Kevin Can Wait.
Kevin James has a hit show.
I mean, man, CBS, their shows, a lot of people watch them. That's why NCIS is still one of the most watched shows and Big Bang Theory and shit like that. So yes, it's a hit. It's on CBS.
Okay, NCIS I can get behind. Big Bang Theory needed to have ended after the first season.
Big Bang Theory isn't that bad. I don't get the hate.
It is bad.
It's not that bad.
It is bad. You know why it's bad? Because
they're making fun of my culture.
It's not. It's not even that they're making fun of culture. It's hey, pop culture reference, laugh track. Other pop culture reference, laugh track.
I think it has its moments.
I think it has had.
Don't get me wrong, it's stupid, but I mean it's not offensive. People say, that's fucking word. I mean it's no.
No,
it's not offensive.
I'm not offended by it. I just think they capitalize on pop culture references and laugh tracks too much.
I mean, it sells though.
Yeah.
You can't blame them for doing what sells.
I mean, people buy dumb things. Let's look at Kanye's. Anyway, we're not going to go down that road.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean...
Hoop, they poop, they scoop. Scoop, they poop, they hoop. Hoop, they shoot, they whoop, they poop, they scoop.
They all agreed to be there. I mean, on some level, it had to have been that they were forced, right?
No. Hoop, they poop, they scoop, they whoop. What?
I said on some level they had to be forced, right? And you said no.
No.
No,
fucking
racist over here.
No, yeah.
Wow, Rob.
I disagree. I disagree with anything Kanye has to say.
Wow.
Isn't that
so? Beyonce didn't deserve that award.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
yeah, that's Kanye.
Yeah.
It's like Beyonce had the best album of all time.
Yeah.
So you're saying you hate that Beyonce album? The Beehive's gonna come for you. Show
I'll tell you
your
what.
door.
I'll tell you what. The Beehive can come for me because that means people are watching this.
The beehive's all over the place. It just takes one.
On a real note, if this blows up because of that last bit, I'm not going to be okay.
What's been up, yo, Rob?
I've had a better week this week.
That's not what you told me.
Well, I mean, I didn't get hit by a car or exposed to shingles, so I'm counting those as W's.
You know what else got W's? The Lightning.
Bolts. Yes.
What?
Yeah, the Bolts.
Oh, okay. I thought you said boats.
No.
I was like, boats? What the fuck are you going?
I'm on a boat, and no.
They have S's. The SS. Not the WW.
We'll talk about the Bolts being the only thing that keeps sunshine in my life later on in the podcast. Monday was a rough day for reasons I'm not going to go about on a public forum. And as you know, yesterday, what are you doing?
Monday, I don't care about you.
Oh my god!
I was trying to think of the words. Hold on.
And as you know,
what happened Tuesday, Wednesday?
Nothing, and then I worked Wednesday, and then we played the Bolts, or we played the Bruins. Bolts played
so
Wednesday.
Blue. Thursday, I don't care about you. It's Friday, I'm in love.
Friday I had to work again.
Saturday, The Cure though
was a underrated band. I feel like they get clowned a whole lot more than they deserve.
I mean, it's performance rock. It's not like real.
I mean, he was on South Park too. Let's be real.
South Park,
yeah, I know. Saturday, as you know, was Cinco de Mayo.
What?
Big drinking Cinco de Drinko.
Oh, okay. So, do you know like I've known for a while what Cinco de Mayo is actually about, which isn't Mexican Independence Day. You're ignorant if you think that.
It was.
But I've just recently learned why it's important to America and why we celebrate more than.
It wasn't Mexican independence. It was the war, wasn't it?
What it was is that Napoleon.
Mm-hmm.
Now remember this, Napoleon. Even though we think of him as ancient,
we get educational here on Internet Scholars.
Even though we think Napoleon's ancient, like he's not really that far ago. Like he was around like during the American Civil War, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy to think. It's like when you originally think Napoleon, you think, oh, like gladiators, Napoleon, like around the same time.
That's like the parallel drawn between like Anne Frank and Martin Luther King. So they lived at the same time, which is insane.
All right, but so Napoleon was trying to take over Mexico, right?
Okay.
But what Mexico was able to do on Cinco de Mayo was defeat them so much that they retreated,
mm-hmm.
right? Because they were trying to cut through Mexico and take them over in order to support the Confederacy. So by Mexico winning that war, it made France retreat, so they could not give support to the Confederacy. So really, that battle helped the Union win the Civil War, and that is why we celebrate Cinco de Mayo in America.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I knew it was something about
why that's why it's a bigger deal in America. So when people are like, "Oh man, why are we celebrating Cinco de Mayo when it's not really that big of a deal in Mexico?" It's like, yeah, because it helped us. Fuck you guys. And that's the most American thing to do. It's to only care about yourself.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so, I just learned that this week.
Anyway, I was looking forward.
The more you know.
To Reading Rainbow.
Different show.
I was looking forward to the holiday as a way to relax and let loose and have a fun.
Get drunk.
Yeah, pretty much get fuckered up. And I was looking forward to that because it's been a rough month. And
it's been a long
somebody
month.
Had to fuck up my plans of having a good night. And here's how that happened.
Was I supposed to do something? Because I feel like you were like waiting for something.
No,
I'm going to just retool this a different way because Mike didn't help.
Cues.
There's a water bottle here somewhere.
So there's a water bottle here. So, drinking during the podcast, that's something I didn't get to do last night. I was invited to a party...
This is water, not vodka, you alcoholics.
God. That would make this podcast so much better.
Continue, sir.
I was invited to a bonfire last night.
Bonfire!
And I believe...
Bonfire!
What was that?
That's that song from Far Cry 3 when you're like burning the plants.
Okay, Far Cry 3.
It's by Ziggy Marley, I think.
Again, another game I haven't ever played. I didn't get into the Far Cry series.
Yeah, you're wrong. We've had this conversation.
Yeah,
Continue.
And I believe we've talked before on the podcast about how wonderful bonfires are when they're good. This is the story of a bad bonfire.
Cheers, story of a bad bonfire.
Yeah, this is about. Let's not turn this podcast into a snuff film. Me, I'm gonna snuff myself out.
That's sad.
That is sad.
Continue your story.
So I get to this bonfire party, and it was. I was one of the first people there, so it was still low key.
That's problem number one.
It was still low key.
You always show up respectably late.
But I came with my friend, Captain Morgan, and me and him proceeded to try to have a good time, right? In that.
So what you're trying to tell me is that you set sail with Captain Morgan, but you never left dry land?
Listen, I was one pirate ship away from being a pirate.
Your troubles, you forgot them. You buried them with a friend?
No, troubles came
Bring me
to...
two pina coladas. Say goodbye to your good time, man. Bring me two pina coladas. No?
No.
Garth Brooks, bro! Garth fucking Brooks!
I'm trying to get through a story, Mike! So anyway.
Do you not like Garth Brooks?
No, I like Garth.
So you like the Pina Colada song?
Yeah.
Were you not aware of it?
Yeah, it took me a while to figure out.
Okay, yeah. That was all the lyrics to the song, by the way.
Yeah, so... I don't know. All of a sudden...
You should write your friend Jack, too.
This,
He always has Coke with him.
Jack was there, but I was getting... I was about to say fruity with Captain Morgan, which probably isn't.
Amen.
It prevents scurvy.
I just went a whole train of thought in my head that we're not going through.
So more people start to show up to this party,
that
right?
Explains the Navy.
And it looks like it's gonna be a good party, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm just gonna call him Bro Hyundai. Top knot haircut, tattoos, MMA fighter looking dude. He shows up, and the party's light and everybody's having a good time, and he brings a case of Bud, like Budweiser, and sticks it in the communal.
I mean, everyone knew what you said when you said Bud. They weren't like, man, I wonder what he meant by that.
I just wanted to make alcohol, not the brings a case of Budweiser and puts it in the communal cooler, right? And everybody...
Okay, I can figure this out. Someone took his beer, he got pissed off.
And started yelling and causing a scene. And, okay, that's enough to, make me uneasy. But that's not derailing the whole night. What proceeds to derail the whole night is that Bro Hyundai's girlfriend starts getting on the hostess's case because the hostess wants them to leave, and then the hostess's boyfriend tells her that that's not going to happen. And, I mean, it was just one asshole move. I don't know. If you bring a case of beer to a party, are you going to be pissed if somebody takes one?
You said the communal alcohol spot. What exactly is this communal alcohol spot?
It was like a cooler, and somebody brought a case of Twisted Teas. Somebody brought
so there was a cooler, and he put his beer in the cooler.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can't get mad. You just gave up your beer, is what you're doing.
Exactly.
In fact, all that beer could get taken right at that instant. You can't be pissed. You just put it in the communal cooler.
Exactly.
Now, on the other hand, like what I did last night, where I brought my own cooler, which I'm not an asshole, so I was like. This is beer I've had for weeks, because when I went to the cabin the one time, they're like, hey, take all this beer. I'm like, I'm not going to drink it, so it's just been sitting there. So I was like, totally. But, I mean, I let people have it. But if you bring your own cooler, you can tell people, nah, that's my shit, as long as you're not drinking other people's beer.
Yeah, no, that's different.
If you put your beer in someone's fridge, if you put your beer in someone's cooler, if you're not providing the source of it staying cold, that's free game.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I was pissed. I ended up giving...
Second note, if the host wants you to leave, you fucking leave.
No, there's this dynamic. The lady of the house wanted them to leave. The man of the house did not. So then
who wears the pants?
So then they started fighting, and so I just got the fuck out of there. When stuff like that starts to go down, I sober up so quick that I ended up giving people rides home because I was like, listen, you don't want to be trapped here for this. I'm going to throw you a lifeline. Take my hand if you want to live. Get in the truck.
So you walked up to him. You were like, take my hand. We'll make it, I swear.
What's that? 4? Is that 4 song references in the span?
Way more than that.
It's probably way more than that. So rather than me being able to like relax and have a chill night, it harshed my mellow, man.
You know what you should have done? You should have like, when that all started happening, you should have just taken a beer, right? Drank a beer.
And cracked him in the head with a bottle.
No, and then grab another beer, one of his beers, and just be like, don't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Having a good time. And then just run around, and then it would just like diffuse the whole situation. They'd be like, Rob's fucking drunk. And then it would all have rolled through.
I don't know. And for time span reference, all of this transpired before the fire was lit. I saw 0 bonfire.
Again, this is why you always show up respectably late to a party.
Again, this is why I'm not.
When I showed up to my drinking scenario, there was already like half the people there.
See, this is why I just don't drink with people.
Because you's a little bitch?
No, because I just don't. I don't want to feel conflict when I'm getting fuckered up. It's just how I am.
You need to double down. You need to start doubling down. Get so fuckered up you don't care what the fuck's going on. That is the correct solution. You drink away your feelings like the rest of us.
I have never gotten blackout drunk, and I do not intend on starting.
I've not gotten blackout drunk either.
I've never even puked from.
I can't say that.
I was about to say there's this online series, Dick Figures, and the one character gets drunk and he goes, "I ain't ever puked from throwing up." And like when I start to say I have never puked from drinking, my brain wants to say I haven't ever puked from throwing up, which I guess is also accurate.
No, have you ever threw up?
Yeah, but I haven't ever puked because somebody else threw up.
Yeah, but have like you ever like threw up? Then there's like a pause, and you throw up again, because you could say that is you puking from throwing up.
No, because
like the original puke, that was from the sickness. The rest was pushed up by that original puke, so then you puke that out.
Yeah,
because
but
of the original.
I've never puked in reaction to like thinking that I puked, that's gross. Let me puke again.
It's all the way you interpret the phrase. Much like the Bible, you can interpret it correctly. Or you can be one of those motherfuckers that tries to tell everything how it goes.
I don't know. Bottom line being, I get to wait until the next weekend to get hopefully fucked up in some way or another.
I mean, you want to know the secret, Rob?
Morphine?
No. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Crack cocaine?
No. Still no. It's a very simple solution, right?
What's that?
You can get drunk any night of the week. You don't need to wait till the weekend, man. You can get drunk in the middle of the day.
But listen, everybody's working for the weekend.
You can get drunk by fucking 10 in the morning if you want, all right? You have all the choices of drinking.
I'm not...
I get drunk on Mondays a lot.
Anyway, that's been what's up with me, unfortunately.
It was a bad scenario, but it could have been avoided.
It was
If you would have just let yourself be loose and fancy free, you wouldn't care right now.
No, there was too much.
Unless it got way worse after, I don't know.
It got way worse after.
I don't want to hear that part of the story.
I mean that
seems way more interesting. Was there like fists? Was there fisticuffs?
I mean, okay. So here's the other thing. It was at
Thank you very much. You should always phrase that way.
What?
Make sure you say the other thing, even if there's not another thing. Because if you ever say, "Here's the thing," it's not gonna work.
Oh, okay. So here's the other aspect as to why I was stressed out. This party was at the neighbor of my parents, which means that when things started going down, all of a sudden I was also having to mentally prepare myself because my dad pre-games. So when this started going down, he basically started calling Bro Hyundai a little bitch. And so on top of this, all of a sudden I have to think of, am I going to have to pull this mountain of a man off of my father?
See, that's one way to think, but there's one thing I know about your dad, right? He has a shit ton of weapons. So I think the bigger fear you need to have is that your dad don't stab a bitch.
I love that you never met my father in person, but you know this about him to be true. So yeah, it was more stress than it was worth.
But you should have just come out, hung out with us, played some cards.
Well, I mean, if somebody had invited me, maybe I would
got invited last minute, right?
Oh, hook a brother up.
I mean, I assumed you were doing your own thing, man. It's Cinco de Drinko.
Yeah, well, I was, and it was terrible. And if at any point you had been like, hey, what are you doing? I'd have been like anything but this and gotten in my truck and left.
It was hard enough. I had to go get tacos at one point, right?
I could have brought tacos?
It was very stressful.
Homie, I made queso dip.
Because I didn't want to drive,
I
made other Robert drive. I was like, Robert, because everyone else's cars locked in because of the way the thing was. So I was like, Robert, you're driving my truck. And then we went and got tacos.
I would have brought
and there was more tacos later. I convinced him to get fucking those Cool Ranch Doritos Locos tacos. Did you know you can get the 12-pack and make them the Doritos Locos ones?
No, I did not.
You can.
That's awesome.
That is good information.
Have you tried the Taco Bell hot sauce chips, the tortilla chips?
No.
I had them last night. I had
like the actual chips you can buy at like the store? Or?
No, it's like a bag of chips, like a Doritos bag of chips.
Yeah, so like a regular bag?
That are flavored like their hot sauces.
Oh. No, I have not.
I tried the mild last night. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty. Curb your enthusiasm.
So what do we got on the docket today, Mike?
Well, apparently first we have 42 minutes of bullshit. Lots of bullshit. We covered lots of stuff, which is good because you know what else we got?
Not a lot to talk about.
We have our trailer stuff in your game. We have 2 news stories I got that we'll get into first.
Okay.
Oh, there's the Pokemon sales. I don't need to know that anymore. That's still like why would that sell that much money? Like it was just the same game again, and it sold almost more than half as much. So.
But here's the thing: you know who I think got snookered by that are the parents who don't keep up with video games.
No, I think really got snookered by that.
Me,
the British, because people are stealing their beloved billiards game and using it as hoodwinked. Snooker is a game similar to billiards that's played on a snooker table in the UK. It's like pool, but I think the difference is it has.
Is that like with the bumper shit?
No, it's a different table. I think it has, instead of having 6 holes, I think it has 8. So I think it has like one here, and then one at the end.
Oh, okay.
So it's like there's 2 in the middle instead of 1 middle.
Oh, okay. So
I think the difference of the table is.
So I just checked the Facebook, and we might have a guest on today's podcast because they don't know how to follow directions.
I mean, we'll be done here in like soon.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it depends which one of them's the guest.
The one most likened to a gorilla. I mean, honestly, I don't know where he's going to fit in frame. And that's not even a fat joke. That's just like...
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
You can compare them both to different kinds of monkeys. The one's like lanky and then
yeah, not the baboon. the gorilla.
I would have said orangutan.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. But let's get to the 2 news stories, and now we're on the time crunch-ish.
Not really.
Not really?
He lives like 30 minutes away now. So.
Oh, okay. So did he wind up moving?
Yeah, okay. yeah. In the kitchen.
I mean, if I'm on the main road and it's that way, that's the way I'm talking about. Because I don't do my east, north, and south and what the fucks. But you understood what I meant, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, we'll clear up after the cast.
No, I understand. I think we're on the same page. I'm going to just run and assume that the rest of my life.
All right.
There's a rumor Rocksteady's making a Superman game. That's news story number 1.
Okay.
It's from 4chan, so who the fuck knows? But,
it seems like there's another aspect of that title that we didn't cover. Open world?
Yeah, it's like an Arkham game.
That sounds like it would be good.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Arkham game. I thought that was implied when I said Rocksteady, the makers of the Arkham series.
You're right. Me, the person who's not played any of the Arkham series.
Yeah, but you should still know who the fuck Rocksteady is. You know about the Arkham games. You know they're open world.
Isn't he the one? Isn't he the one who's partnered up with Bebop?
That's Rocksteady. Thank you very much. Do not insult Ninja Turtles on my watch. All right. Do you want to go into a long rant on Ninja Turtles?
It sounds like a homeless person's fever dream.
What does Ninja Turtles?
Ninja Turtles.
No, it was made as a satire to.
They're these four turtles, you see, and they're named after Renaissance painters, and their dad's a rat, and they eat pizza, and they live in the sewer. If a homeless person walks up to you and says that to you, you're going to tell them to back away, you have a weapon.
No, I would say roll picture. Because when I hear stuff like that, I become a 50s movie producer, and I automatically assign them money to make the film.
I have to give credit for that last bit to Donald Glover. I watched one of his stand-up comedy specials last night, and he had...
I've never heard him do stand-up before.
It's really good. It's really good.
I mean, if it's not Community or
no,
or his role in Spider-Man, who really cares?
No, really. If you haven't seen Donald Glover's stand-up...
His role in Spider-Man, The Prowler.
Pull it up on Netflix.
Fun fact.
Anyway.
Have you never seen Homecoming? Oh, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Anyway.
He's in it.
Yeah, I know he is.
For a very small amount.
Yeah.
He plays the Prowler, who is also Miles Morales' uncle.
Yeah. Anyway.
Why do you know all this if you haven't seen the movie? Why are you spoiling yourself?
Because I have periphery knowledge.
Superman, the rumors Brainiac's going to be the bad guy. It's going to be open world. He's going to be Nerf Superman, kind of like the animated series. So not like, hey, I can get a son and become super things. Yada yada. It looks cool, but it's all rumor, grain of salt.
Are we looking at any destruction in the environment?
Yes, you did read that one headline that was stuck when I was trying to close the tab. Yes, destructible, but not fully destructible, like Arkham City destructible. Like the buildings aren't going to fall.
Yeah.
The combat rumor did include the flying, but I'm just excited that there's a rumor that we're going to find out what the fuck's Rocksteady is doing because those Arkham games are sick. They're sick, indeed. Even Origins, not maybe Rocksteady, but also a good game.
Good stuff. Looking forward to it.
No, save that one. Now let's talk about Avengers and how fucking good it's doing at the Box the Office, right?
Box the Office.
Box the Office. Since we didn't talk about it last week, even though some of the information was out, I'm going to go through all the records it's broken so far. You ready for this?
Yeah.
It broke the pre-sale ticket record, right? For the MCU.
Yeah.
Maybe overall. Is that the overall? I think it's just MCU, but it could be overall. No, but it's most tickets pre-sold on Fandango in general.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pre-sale. It didn't beat original Avengers for Thursday, or Force Awakens for Thursday night, like the preview showings.
Mm-hmm.
But it was the most for the MCU,
okay.
right there. The most MCU money made on Thursday,
mm-hmm.
beating out Black Panther, which recently took it. The most money made on a Saturday ever.
Really?
Yep. So it made the most money on a Saturday, so the biggest Saturday on a weekend opening. The biggest single Sunday gross. That one was really close. I think it just barely edged out Force Awakens. It made 69, where Force Awakens made 60. So it was just a little $9 million gap. Going next. There's 2 pages, so I can change that. Biggest domestic opening. Made more than Force Awakens, which is surprising, because, this is a culmination of 10 years of events, but, Star Wars is a fucking religion. Legitimately, it's a religion. You can legally put that you're a Jedi as your religion. I think overall, I don't think it's going to top Force Awakens domestic box office. I think it has a shot. I just don't think it's going to reach it, because it made a shit ton. And if it passes it, I just pray to God it's able to pass Avatar and Titanic. Yeah. Will it? No, that's not going to happen. But that would be cool. It made the most money worldwide on an opening weekend. Not the most not the most foreign. Fast and Furious 8 passed it in the foreign box office because it opened in China. This film still hasn't opened in China, but it made the most domestic and foreign combined, with $640 million in one weekend.
So it can still get the biggest foreign opening.
No. The way the foreign opening set, it only counts the markets you opened in. So what I'm saying is, when it opens in China, it might have the biggest Chinese opening, but that doesn't get added to the original.
Oh, okay, I see what
you're saying. Like, it also didn't open in Russia this weekend, that weekend, so that money's not counted. Even though, spoilers to a later record, it made the most money in Russia on its opening weekend. It sets the single Monday in April record. Pretty specific, but I mean, that's pretty cool. Most money on a Monday in April. What's really cool about this is that it's a non-holiday weekend, so I think it's also the biggest non-holiday Monday. So it wasn't a 4-day weekend. It broke the MCU's Tuesday record, so it made the most money on a Tuesday for any of the MCU films.
It just knocked out half the week.
It got beat out overall, though, by, once again, The Force Awakens on Tuesday, because religion.
Yeah.
It tied the fastest for $300 million domestically. I'm going to guess with The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
It did. But that's pretty cool. It made the most MCU money on a Wednesday. So every day of the week, it's like, give us that money.
Yeah.
It was the fastest to cross $1 billion worldwide.
Fastest awesome. MCU or fastest
ever.
Period.
Ever.
Oh,
cool. Like it broke it in 11 days, where The Force Awakens took 12. And there were rumors that it was going to pass in 10. It was just short. It was going to pass it, but 11 days, which is awesome. And finally, we got that Russia opening day record, which go down to show how small Russia's box office is in comparison. It made $4.9 million. But that's, again, the opening day, so like the first day, so like Thursday or Friday, whatever day it opened. So it can still get a haul there, but smaller market. It's very cold. It's hard to get out to that theater.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's dominating the box office.
You know what it is? They have to have bigger seats over there to accommodate the extra layer of coats.
That makes sense. Yeah. Your coat needs an extra seat.
Whereas we can fit like 100 people in a theater, for them it's like 6.
I mean, you should just went with a more believable number.
Yeah, sure. I do. Shot.
The joke kind of.
Yeah. Tapered off.
It's like, and then it just. So like going out to a cool like plateau, because it never would have got up here, but nice plateau. Yeah, it's making money. It basically was like, oh, Black Panther, you did good. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, you broke all them records, Black Panther? Yeah, fuck that.
Hold my beer.
It's a good movie. Deserves it. I need to go see it again.
I'm gonna go see it with my dad once he watches Ragnarok.
Is that the only one he's behind on?
No, he hasn't seen.
No, you should make sure he sits and watches the Guardians movies.
He's seen the Guardians movies. He hasn't seen Homecoming and Panther. So I don't know.
Black Panther's coming out on Blu-ray soonish, maybe.
Maybe.
It was number 5 at the box office last week, so who knows?
Yeah, probably.
It's like number 6
if
now.
It's still killing it at the box office, I doubt it.
I mean, Killing It made like $2 million for the weekend.
It's still $2 million.
I mean, that's for Disney. That's like that's like the hair on their ass. That's what that is to them. That's all the news I got. If you got any other news you want to throw in right now, let's talk about lighting real quick.
Playing Game 5 against the Bruins today.
The final game of the series. We're almost on round 3.
Final game gonna be the final game of the series today. God, I hope I don't have to eat those words.
Man, did you watch? It was a Friday's game. Friday was when they played.
Friday's game.
Oh man,
It was intense.
We were up, then we were down,
and we were
then
up
we were
again.
Tied, then we overtimed.
Oh, I know. My poor old heart cannot take OT hockey.
We were doing like
in the playoffs
2-0. Like it was like, oh man, we got this.
Yeah, no, I know.
And all right, 2-1. I'm a bit scared. 2-2. What the fuck's happening? 3-2. Fuck, we're losing this game. I had already given up hope.
No. I knew we were going to come back and at least tie it.
Someone licked a man's face.
Yeah, actually, Marchand, one of the top execs in the NHL, met with both the GM of the Bruins and with Marchand himself and said if that licking crap does not stop, he will be basically implying suspension. Which is fine with me.
That's not mean. It's like Oh, we found the perfect way to stop his licking problem.
Was it the lick-a-tongue one?
No, he was wearing one of those like dog coats. That
Oh yeah. I mean, listen, if you're gonna be a scumbag like that and just that's assault. If I walked up to somebody on the street and just licked them in the face, they have every right to shoot me dead right there, and nobody would tell them they were.
Yeah,
wrong.
but if you guys were like in a fist fight and then he licked you, like that'd be fucked up. But also it'd be like, it's a fight, man. You do what you can to win.
Yeah, but they weren't fighting at the time that it happened, and it's happened.
No, it's fucked up and it's stupid. But I mean, like it's not like a level of assault, because he's not just walking up to a random person on the street. They're in competition.
It's still bodily fluids, though. I feel like if nothing else, it should have been
his tongue bone dry, man.
I feel like
he's got a condition.
He's got a condition. It's like a cat's tongue or a rat's tongue. I feel like it should have at the very. I feel like the NHL should have gotten it taken care of sooner than this. It definitely should fall under the category, I think, of at least unsportsmanlike conduct. Possibly even a major penalty.
Just fine them.
Other than that, no.
The only way it hurts them, their wallet.
No, because if it hurts them more if they get suspended, because then the coaches come down on them. If you fine them, the money's not shit.
Yeah, but fine them for money that would be shit. Like the Dutch speeding tickets where it's like on a scale.
Yeah.
Where it's oh man, if you make minimum wage is this much. If you're a millionaire, it costs you fucking $50,000.
Yeah.
Make it proportional.
Anyway, across the NHL, right now the Sharks in the Knights series, the Knights are up 3-2.
Did you watch that game on Friday?
Dude, there's so much good fucking hockey.
Man, I thought I was gonna witness the greatest comeback in playoff history, man.
I thought I was too, dude, and
0-4, 1-4 in the third period, 2-4 in the third period, 3-4 in the third period. And you know where they fucked up? Want me to tell you where they fucked up?
Yeah, go ahead and tell me.
They pulled the goalie.
Yeah, no.
It's never the right idea to pull the goalie.
I don't know why they did that.
You're only down by one. What are you pulling the goalie for?
Whose game was it that I was watching the other day where they was it the Boston game Friday? I was super tired Friday. Was it the Boston game where no, that wasn't it. Maybe it was a Pens cap. Somebody I was watching, the team that was down got a penalty in the last minute, and they pulled their goalie, so that they had.
So it was a power play, and they pulled the goalie, so it wasn't a power play.
So they had 5 men on and no goalie, and they were down it. And I'm like, what the fuck do you expect to cap? Whoever made maybe it was the Preds, because the Jets have been destroying. Jets are up 3-2. Washington's leading the Pens 3-2. Right now, we're the only series that's 3-1.
Yeah, because somehow we're down a game from the people that we're playing against, because we're playing at the same time as the Penguins.
Yeah, I don't understand how we're down a game because the Knights play again tonight too.
Yeah, that's what I said. We're on the same. What happened is because I think we didn't play on the Thursday, but we did play on the Saturday. Is what happened. Maybe they gave to give Boston an extra day off or some shit.
Game 3, game 4.
I remember our first game wasn't until Saturday, which was stupid.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When the series started, we were behind because they played. Yeah, because the Sharks and the Knights and the Pens and the Caps played Thursday. Jets Preds played Friday, and then we didn't play till Saturday. Which is weird, but it was probably a scheduling conflict.
It might have been a concert or some shit.
Yeah, I think there was a concert down there in Emily that night. But anyway, I mean, hopefully we'll wrap it up tonight. Hopefully we won't be looking at having to deal with the fucking rat-faced looking bastard Marchand anymore.
Who do you think we got? Who do you want us to get?
I think we can take either of them. And here's my thing. Historically we've had a record of going up against the Pens in the finals. It's always a hard-fought series, and I get so damn tired of NBC's broadcasters basically saying that we're like the Make-A-Wish Foundation team.
I mean, did you
despite the fact that we're I mean, listen, that the other night, Friday night against the Bruins, when Kucherov placed his hand on somebody's arm as he skated past them and then passed the puck out to Stamkos. Stamkos puts it in the back of the neck, and all of the NBC broadcasters, oh, that seems like a pretty clear penalty right there. Heard there. I'm Brian Engblom. I say stupid things about hockey sometimes.
I mean, you're talking about NBC Sports, the people that were basically sucking Tom Brady's dick during the last Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah, they're biased. And Engblom is on the Fox Sun Sports broadcast, but he came from NBC. He still broadcasts with NBC. He still basically will say anything to make it look like we have way more shortcomings than we do. And I get tired of that. It's frustrating as a fan. If I could have it synced up where I could watch the game on TV and listen to the radio broadcast with Mishkin and Esposito, trust me, I would. By the way...
I mean, do you have a DVR?
No.
Well, if you did, all you had to do would be, like, pause for, like, 1 minute.
I don't know.
I think, like, 30 seconds.
I don't know if I can do that with the app. I haven't thought about trying that since I'm running it off the app instead off of the hard cable line. By the way, special shout out to the sports broadcasting team up in New Jersey, who, when we were playing with them, said that Michigan and Esposito don't know what they're announcing. The 7 fans that Tampa Bay has, according to you, are all down here laughing at you for being a fucking putz.
I'm not laughing at you, and I'm a fan.
Because
I don't know who the fuck
I'm
you are.
laughing at them.
I'd have to know who you are to laugh at you.
Just laugh. Laugh into the cosmos. He'll hear it. He's an asshole. I don't even remember his name. I've gotten off on a tangent. But anyway, Bolts are playing in, like... that's what it is. It's pre-playoff hockey. Like...
you got the jitters? You got the pre-playoff jitters?
I got the anxiety. I'm anxious. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to watch the Bruins get clipped.
No, I hope we get the Penguins, because much like I hate Boston, I also hate the Penguins. So it would just be great if we're able to win the Stanley Cup this year, take down the new franchise of the Knights, take down my two of my 3 hockey teams I hate.
You know what? I don't
be the winners.
I don't even care if the Cap. Okay. I would rather see the Caps take the series, and here's why. The Caps are historically horrible in the playoffs. Statistically, Alex Ovechkin will never see a cup.
Statistically,
he's never made it past the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, but if they do, then that's new territory. It'll be round 3.
That they won't be able to make it. It's taken them 18 years to get to the third round of the playoffs. I would much rather see...
Hey, just remember, back in Ben Roethlisberger's first season as the Steelers quarterback, he never made it past any rounds of the playoffs, and then he won a Super Bowl.
I would rather see us take the Caps, because I would rather see...
wouldn't just the feeling of beating the Penguins just be good? Be like, fuck you, Penguins.
I'd rather see Sidney Crosby.
I have enough friends that are from Pittsburgh and are Pittsburgh fans that when they lose, I love it.
I'd rather see...
relish in it.
I would rather see Sidney Crosby get taken out by Alex Ovechkin, because they always pair those two against one another. That would be just as satisfying as... Are you checking your pulse in the middle of the podcast?
Scratching?
Oh, I just saw you doing this. So I was like, are you okay? Do we need to... I would much rather... I don't care. I think either way we're going to the final. I think at this point we've got the momentum. We've demonstrated, despite NBC's analysis, that we are exactly what we have been proven to be through the statistics.
What you're telling me is that we are who they thought we were.
Yeah. No, we are what they don't...
Don't ruin the quote. Ruin the quote, Rob. It's a quote.
We are the youth of the nation.
They are who we thought they were.
As far as the West goes, I think it's going to come down to Vegas and the Jets.
It's going to be the Knights. There's no way it's not the Knights.
I'm going to enjoy that series. Regardless of which way it goes, the Knights and the Jets is going to be a good series.
The Knights' scoring power is just ridiculous.
Oh, my God. But the Jets have had some runaway games, too, man. It's going to be a crazy series. Either way you cut it.
Even the games the Knights lose, they ain't losing because they ain't scoring, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know. The Jets goalie, though. Hellebuck is a wall, dude.
Walls have holes, man.
I
mean, to some people, an invisible wall is still a wall.
If I was...
We didn't mean a physical wall. Yeah, we just... a fence, a wall. Yeah.
If I was going to pick any other goalie that I'd like to see added to the Lightning lineup in the league right now, it'd be Hellebuck. But
I want Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Yeah, from the Ducks.
Oh my God.
The Mighty Ducks.
Oh my! Why did I go to the wrestler Goldberg? That's what I was trying to figure out. Was.
All right. So now it's time for our segment. This time dedicated to the Kind of Funny MCU in review. That was a good series they had. They reviewed every MCU movie. Because, it worked out to where if you watched every MCU movie from the beginning of the year to the end, it would lead up to Infinity War. Which they had to change to the Infinity War movie after week. But they reviewed every MCU movie since the start of the year. But they had a mini podcast inside their podcast called Rad Guys Talk Bad Guys.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to talk about bad guys, but you know what we are? We're going to be Rad Guys Talk Trailers, guys. Yeah?
Okay.
Like it?
Alright, yeah.
Okay. First up, the Robin Hood trailer. You ain't stoked about it.
I don't know. After Hollywood rehashes something this many times, it's just.
I mean, Robin Hood's it's a tale as old as time. It's a film as old as grime on film stuff. Robin Hood. That's fine. I'm going to guess about this. Okay, so Robin Hood, right? Basically, it looks like it combines two of my favorite movies from the last couple of years, which is Kingsman, starring one Taron Egerton, the main character.
How does it combine
surname of because it has like that Kingsman punk to it. Like the cool thing about Eggsy, it's basically like he looks like he's playing Eggsy if he was in medieval times, which is awesome.
Wouldn't that be a head mind fuck if it ends up being?
That'd be awesome. And the Guy Ritchie King Arthur, which came out last year, or the year before, which people didn't like, but it's fucking good. Go watch that shit. I
didn't see it.
It's if you like Guy Ritchie movies, you'll love it.
And it's not because I heard it was bad. It was just one of those.
It's like if they made a video game of that movie, it would be perfect. Like it was kind of like. The only problem is that like, I wish that it was more. Mm-hmm. Like it looked like it could have been like 3 different movies and been like bigger scale, but I mean like combined together, it was still sick. Mm-hmm. I love it. I mean, it looks like it's got like that kind of like modernization, but still ancientness of that movie is like what this kind of world looks like, with like the. Well, I mean, they both Kingsman and Guy Ritchie both have like a similar like film style, like Matthew Vaughn and Guy Ritchie. Like so, like a lot of the action stuff look similar.
How does that trailer only have 124 views? When did it come out though?
This trailer?
Yeah.
I mean, I probably opened this tab up like right after it.
Oh, okay.
This tab's been opened up since like it dropped, because it was like on because I'm subscribed to Regal, and let's see how many it actually has. It's got to be in the millions.
125. Only 814 views. It came out May 3rd.
Yeah. Maybe it's just this link isn't good. Maybe there's more. I don't know. But no, it looks sick. Is it going to make money at the box office? No, because I just described one movie that didn't do very good. It looks very similar. But I am very excited for this because it fits those tastes of movies I like. It's kind of like the second 300 movie.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed that movie.
Really?
Yeah. People didn't watch it though.
It was alright.
I liked it. Next trailer. You need to go play more video games because you've never played Red Dead Redemption, one of the greatest video games of all time. Hands down. I mean, if you like GTA 5, it's better than GTA 5 in my opinion. I mean, like, GTA 5 not counting GTA Online. Like, that's its own separate entity.
I got you.
Like, GTA 5 I love. I think it's awesome. I think the heist mechanics are cool. But I think, like, just the story and the world of Red Dead.
I still got to sell you on getting Payday 2 for the Switch.
So, what this looks like is that it's taking Red Dead and that awesome story and that awesome world, and then it's going to combine in the heist mechanics from GTA 5. Because given those, there was many scenes where like, oh, we're going to rob a bitch.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like it much more of a prequel than it does a sequel.
Oh yes, it is definitely. It's not, it just looks like that it is a prequel.
Oh, okay.
It is. I would have got into this more if you would have played Red Dead, but basically, in the original game, you're John Marston, who's like taking place post like this big gang that was around, the Duchess gang, and basically the marshals or whatever like task you with finding the remaining members of your gang and taking them out.
So you think that this is going to be the events that led to?
Yeah, this is clearly set in the I'm pretty sure speaking for that it's like
to like the gang falling apart.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of in Red Dead there's like 4 members of the gang left.
Yeah,
4 or 5 or whatever. And this there's dozens of people. So this is like in the middle of
in the heyday.
Yeah, in the heyday, and you're playing as. His name's Alex something, so you're playing as a different character, but I mean, John Marston's shown here. Other characters from the gang are shown that you remember from the first game.
Is the character you're playing in this game featured in the first game?
He is a new character.
Oh,
so we don't know what happens to him. We know clearly that a lot of these gang members are going to die, but we don't know if he's going to be one, if he's going to... there are rumors before this trailer that it might take place both in the past
prequel, sequel.
Yeah. Which this trailer doesn't hint to that. It looks much more like it's just going to be that, but that could still happen. But no, this trailer looks just very cool. Like just that, the overarching theme of, hey, you're in the last days of the West. Like the West as we romanticize it. So it just looks cool. And just the fact that it's kind of confirming, hey, there's going to be heist and shit. So we're combining the heist elements from GTA 5 into this. I think it's sick. Any other thoughts on that?
No, it looks good. I'll probably go back and pick up Red Dead Redemption.
All right. Are you gonna go get your door because someone's at your door, or are you gonna wait?
Yeah. How are we doing this?
I mean, you can set it aside for 10 minutes when we finish, or you can have them jump in front of the camera. I mean, it's your call.
All right,
I'm going to wait. I'm going to vamp. What's going on, guys? Go watch that King Arthur movie right now. As you're waiting for Rob to get back. Go watch King Arthur. It's awesome. It's a great Guy Ritchie film. Would made a perfect video game. Charlie Hunnam. Great King Arthur. Highly recommend it. Go see it. Right now.
What's that?
Maybe
Guy
somehow
Ritchie?
we'll go get the sequel to it.
Are you still on about the Guy Ritchie
I had to vamp
movie?
somehow, and I was like, why not vamp by making sure people go watch this Guy Ritchie King Arthur.
All right.
Which is amazing.
We're not going to have a guest. So
all right, cool.
We will carry on.
Next trailer, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now, I know what you're saying. Fuck Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know what the fuck happens in Infinity War, right? Which, don't get me wrong, I agree. I, too, want to just jump to next year May and see the sequel to Avengers. But this trailer looks like it's going to be a fun movie.
It looks like it's going to be a fun movie.
Looks like it's going to be...
And I hate that it looks like it's going to be a fun movie.
I mean, Ant-Man is probably my bottom half of movies, but it's still a good, fun movie. And I think this is just going to be like a good, fun sequel.
I just hope it has more Michael Pena.
I mean, Michael Pena looks like he's running a serious business now.
The post-credit scene needs to be Michael Pena recapping everything in the MCU, including Infinity War.
No, there's a...
Since
talking
Civil
about
War.
Kind of Funny's MCU review again. Like, they had an idea that Marvel should have, like, before Infinity War, got Michael Pena to recap every MCU movie. Like, that would have been hilarious.
That would be fucking amazing.
All right, now I need you to pull up one more trailer.
I see.
We're going to watch this live.
I see it in your
watch
tab
this live.
Over
Go
there.
to YouTube.
I see it in your tab list over there, and
you know what to type in. You know what to type in.
I want no part of it.
Go to the movies. Go to the movies. Right there.
That one.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not watching.
We're gonna watch it live.
I don't.
Live on screen.
I don't.
That one right there.
Watch it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Coming this summer.
Teen Titans Go to the movies.
They're finally going to make a movie about me. The story of Batman's greatest ally.
The Batman.
That must be me. And best friend in the whole world. Finally. Alfred, the movie.
It's time to wake up this city.
It made you laugh. You should feel bad.
That actually does look pretty good.
No, Imagine Dragons. Why?
It's like Animaniacs about the Teen Titans.
There was a Green Lantern movie.
No, there wasn't.
We don't talk about that.
They make one about me.
I'm afraid it's no. I only make movies about real superheroes.
Oh, got him.
Why don't they take us seriously?
Titans, you guys are never actually doing anything heroic.
What about that time
Nick
we
Cage.
discovered that sweet diner and they had that?
Oh yeah.
That wasn't even a crime, and you didn't save anything.
We saved room for design.
Having a movie is the only way to be seen as a real hero.
What about an arch nemesis?
Yeah, they're working on the Nightwing movie.
I'd be good with that.
Stop right there. Deadpool?
Deadpool? What? Why does everybody think I'm Deadpool?
I thought Deadpool was a
Isn't
good
James
guy.
Woods?
By the way, he should be saying that he's not me. Okay, because I came out
No, it's not.
like
Yeah, that
way
sounds,
before he did.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you're Deadpool.
I am Slade.
Sound
We
like
can make him our arch nemesis.
Who's the guy that
Then
plays
you'll
Lego
see that
Batman?
we're worthy of a movie.
William.
I'm not interested in fighting a bunch
That's what it
of
sounds like.
Yeah.
sidekicks and half a robot.
Oh man,
Will
I'm
Arnett.
never letting you fly
Yeah.
my body again.
The whole world will be under my control. Destroy them.
How big is your army? $100.
Oh, for the money.
Wasn't this the plot to like to the like newest like Teen Titans vs. Justice League? Yeah, obviously.
I think so, actually. Not the,
We're taking you down.
not the Judas Priest
You
though.
need to fart on me? You want
No,
to
no.
dance off?
It's
You
Teen
gonna
Titans
annoy me
versus
to death with your
Justice League.
waffles?
Teen Titans Go to the movies. Because if Aquaman can get a movie, anyone can.
Shade, I love it.
Okay.
I don't know. It looks
No,
funny, man. It looks
no.
funny.
Alright, so.
Is it a disgrace to the original Teen Titans? Yes, but it looks funny.
So we're moving on to my segment, right?
Sure.
Uh,
Speed through this now. We got someone waiting on us.
yeah,
Go.
we're gonna go.
I'm gonna look up if Will Arnett was Slade.
the fake news segment.
It is?
Uh,
Okay, thank you. We got a stack guy.
our
Got a stack guy.
Here's our off-screen producer. Here we go.
Got news story.
The full news story.
Tara Strong, the hit from Rugrats,
Oh, okay.
is Raven.
Isn't she the original Raven?
I don't know.
I think that's the original Raven.
Okay, lots of people I don't know are the main.
That's
main,
so
main
Raven.
people. Will Arnett was Slade. Kristen Bell is Jade Wilson,
Yeah.
who is the person making the movies, and I think obviously going to be Slade's daughter.
Yeah, she's already debuted in the cartoon.
The original cartoon. Or-
Yeah, and the Teen Titans Go. Like.
Oh yeah. See, I don't watch it, so I would have no clue. Obviously, you hate watch it.
I have a nephew.
Jimmy Kimmel's Batman. Halsey's Wonder Woman. Fucking love her. She makes good music.
Yeah, she does.
And Lil Yachty. That was clicked on. You see who that is. He's an American rapper and singer.
Okay.
Does he do like comedy rap? The stat guy doesn't know.
Stat guy doesn't know.
Did
Okay.
the stat guy his
Alright.
stat device back?
Lil, yeah. No, that's I'm not throwing your phone. Just come take it from me. I don't need that documented on camera. Alright, so it's time for everybody's favorite fake news segment. Fun time having cock blocking broskies is what we're calling it this week.
Alright, stat guy, what do you think of that name? If I get a verbal answer about the name?
Good.
Stat guy is full of shit.
Alright, so we are looking for the fake article this week.
I'm gonna position myself to where I can't see your computer.
Appreciate it. We're going to go ahead and start it off. Woman fined after urine
Oh, wait, I'm
sample.
looking for one fake story?
One fake story.
One fake story, gotcha.
Woman fined after urine sample damages 7-Eleven microwave, police say.
What?
Woman fined
Okay, she's fine.
after urine sample damages 7-Eleven microwave.
So someone thought it was a good idea to put a urine sample in a 7-Eleven microwave. When do people go to 7-Eleven? When they're drunk as fuck. That's true. Move on.
After formally ending their 65-year war, North and South Korea have teamed up to invade Italy. Don't make assumptions yet because this third one's the left hook.
Okay, wait. Can I check one fact?
What do you mean?
I need to know, is Italy where the next Olympics is going to be?
I don't think so.
Alright, continue with your next story. We'll find out.
Idaho school can't find small bit of weapons grade plutonium. I will expand upon that. Idaho University.
Okay.
Not
college. Okay. If
not-
it was high school, I'd be like, they're not dealing with plutonium, but college. Okay. I'm going to say, with full thinking authority, that the fake story is the Korea's invading Italy, unless it's about the Olympics.
In a what I'm sure is still statistical rarity, Mike, you are correct.
Yeah, because that would have been stupid. Like if they were going to war with like China or something, I'd believe that. Italy, that's too far for them. They can't even get their bombs to go like a mile down the road. You want them to fly planes into Italy?
A Denver woman was cited Thursday for allegedly causing damage to a 7-Eleven store's microwave oven when she tried to heat a urine sample.
What time of night was it?
The sample... it was during the day. She was going for a drug test for a job.
She was on good drugs.
Had a fake urine sample and was smart enough to know that if when they test it, it's not still body-ish temperature, that she was going to fail. So her theory was to go into a 7-Eleven, because she doesn't want to heat up her own urine in her own microwave, and heat up her urine in the 7-Eleven microwave.
That's why.
Fun fact.
You should always get human urine as your substitute when you need to pass a drug test.
Fun fact. 7-Eleven has a button on the microwave specifically for bodily fluids. It's a totally true fact. It's in the article.
Okay.
This was a Fox article, so you know it's the truest of news.
So you tell me it's not fake news,
No,
but
it
is Fox News.
It is Fox News. And Idaho University says it can't find a small amount of radioactive weapons-grade plutonium about the size of a U.S. quarter, and federal officials are proposing an $8,500 fine. Okay, you lost weapons-grade plutonium, and you're only getting fined $8,500.
In their defense, it's Idaho. There's jack shit to do, all right? Whatever the fuck they do with plutonium, let them fucking
which
do
means
it.
it should be easy to find. Which means it should be easy to find the one farm that's got like weird radiated animals and like the hills have eyes people.
Nah. They were using that for sex shit.
The last time they knew where it was documented in 2004.
It's been some crazy.
It's been 14
They grew
years.
tails. Do you want to know how many holes you can fill with the tail too?
It was not enough to construct an actual atom bomb, but it could be used to make a dirty bomb.
Side story here. Why are they just now finding this university for losing plutonium more than 10 years ago?
That's the next question. I have no idea why. Idaho is apparently a magical world of incompetence.
No, that's Narnia. You're thinking of Narnia. That's why they needed like 3 random British kids to come over and save the day, because they couldn't take care of their own shit.
I don't know. Narnia got confusing after the Jesus metaphor.
Really? That was a pretty obvious one.
No,
Aslan came back to life and he was a lion.
No, I know.
I mean, if you would have said it got confusing when the time travel and shit started happening, I'd believe that. Like A Horse and His Boy, it's like that takes place before everything. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? So that's your game. I passed it. What's my prize for winning the game?
The satisfaction of a job well done.
Oh, fuck that. Can I get a refund?
Sure.
But that's almost everything we got, but it's time for that segment known as Stupidest Thing I've Heard in a While.
Oh, okay.
This is debatably stupid. You can be... I think it's both stupid and I'm super fucking hyped.
Okay.
They're making a Rambo 5. I'm just jumping into it. Stallone... I can't read lips.
Say what you have to say. Off-screen...
Stat Boy.
Stat Boy.
Taking place in Mexico against the cartel.
Yes, it is a cartel film. He's going to write and direct again. And star.
What's it? What?
Because Stallone's like, hey, I'm only in my 70s. I can fuck shit up.
What bullshit role or job is he handing his brother Frank? Because God knows Frank Stallone's got to still pay the bills somehow or another.
Yeah,
the only way he's ever done that is through Sylvester.
No, just turn on True TV and you'll see how he makes his money.
That has not been on TV in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, he still gets like royalties and shit. And they play it all the goddamn time.
I have not seen it on True TV in fucking months, dude.
Hey, it's still there, man.
True Talk. No, they play the True TV's Funniest. They don't play the Smoking Gun anymore.
Yeah, but he's on several of their fucking
Oh, is he?
commenting shows.
I don't watch enough of them for...
They're good when you're drunk and nothing's on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I'm both like, okay, this looks exciting. It's like the last Rambo movie was actually sick. It was just called Rambo, right?
Yeah.
Stat Boy. Last Rambo. It's called Rambo. The one where like they're in Vietnam and he sets the C4 off.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, film.
Yeah, it was just Rambo.
Good movie. I like that one. So, is he too old for this shit? Fuck yeah. Am I still gonna watch it? It's like that meme I see going around where it was like Star Wars fans would rather just have Harrison Ford play young Harrison Ford, and through sheer willpower believe that he was in his 20s. That's how I feel about this Rambo film. Is that yeah, it would work. The new Han Solo film is sick for that. The last trailer. Sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be.
Statboy somewhat agrees. Statboy's like, he used to be totally against it, so being like, that's better for it. Yeah, it improved.
Spock was 190.
Who knew?
Yeah. He looked good.
He did. It all worked out.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all I got. You got anything else, Rob?
Nope, that's it.
All right, so we're the Internet Scholars signing off on episode 10, where we kind of had a guest, so it was special.
Off-air appearance.
Special, we did it.
Rob signing off. Be good.
Yeah, that's how you end it.
I thought you were
what was the big confusion here?
I thought you were going to say Mike signing off.
I said that first.
No, you said Internet Scholars signing off.
Well, Mike is the Internet Scholars. You're just also there. Who has access to the all the things? Who made all the things? I should say.
I don't know.
You have access to it.
We need to start using the intro music again. I think.
But we won't.